This is Tau Mandala, protective shield that you can see in Doctor Strange movie. And the cool thing about the shield is that you can change the color. So you can pick the color that you like. Not just the color, you can also change the effect, like blinking like this. Pretty cool, isn't it? This is Make It Cheap. To make this shield, you need acrylic sheet or plexiglass, and the size of the acrylic that I use is 32 by 32 cm, and it has 5 mm of thickness. You will also need an LED strip controller and the connector, wire, tape, 9-volt battery, and popsicle stick. But you don't really need the wire if you have the connector. And I took the LED lights that installed on my TV. This is how to connect the LED. After you cut the LED strip, you will see 4 pins that shows plus RGB like this. Open the connector lock and plug the strip on it. Make sure the plus connected to the black wire. Now plug the connector to the LED controller. Actually, the LED that I use is a 12-volt LED. Because we don't need much LED on a shield, a 9-volt battery is enough. There are many types of LED strip that are using 3 to 5 pins on it. The LED strip that I use is a 12-volt RGB strip 50/50 with 4 pins, which has bigger LED. When you buy an LED strip to make project like this, make sure you get the correct LED and controller. Or maybe you can get it in a package. Now, in case you don't get the connector, you are going to need the wire and the popsicle stick. We need 4 wires with the same length. Twist the wire a bit and plug it into the controller. And to make it stay still, we tape it with a popsicle stick. Okay, now it's a little bit tricky on this part. Make sure the wires on the exact same length. Put the strip on a piece of popsicle stick, put the wires on top and clamp it with another popsicle stick. Then tape it tight. I know this method is a little bit risky, but you can solder it instead. I know not all of you have solder and not all of you know how to do it, so I just show you this method. But it still works though. But it's better to use a connector, and the controller usually comes with a connector. Okay, let's work on the acrylic. We need to make an X on the acrylic so we can see the center of it. I put a rubber pad on it and we are going to make a circle with this pin and this string, just like the Captain America shield video. There is actually an acrylic cutter, but I don't have one, so I just use the back of my cutter to score the acrylic. You need to score it multiple times until the acrylic scored halfway. Now, you can just snap it like this. Whoa, that snap sound is so satisfying. We need to cut every side of the acrylic to form a circle. I know it takes a lot of effort if you have limited tools like me, but it's worth it. Now just sand it until it looks like a perfect circle. Well, actually you don't need to make it so perfect. Okay, we can remove the protective paper on the acrylic. I got a perfect shield template and I need to make a bit of modifications. You can download this template in the description and I will show you how to use the template. Cut this part with dots and copy the dots on a carton sheet or any paper that is thicker. Hold the dots as big as a marker. We're going to make circle with marker. But make sure to use a not permanent marker because it's just temporary. Put a pin in the center of it and just use the dots to make the circles. Okay, I also forgot to tell you in the beginning of this video that we also gonna need a white marker to make the shield pattern. Now just follow the circle that we have made. No need to make it so perfect. You can also make variations maybe. Just express your creativity. To make the flower pattern in the middle of the shield, we can use the template. Start from making the square. Make mark on every corner of the square, make lines, and apply the white marker. You can cut the template if you want, so it makes the work easier. Okay, here we are going to make something like a music equalizer bars. Just do it slowly. We also make the same pattern on the edge of the shield. Now we have enough space to make symbols. I just make random symbols like this. Okay, the shield pattern is done. Now I need to drill the shield in the center of it. So I can put a clear nylon so I can hold the shield on my hand. Alright, now we can glue the LED strip on the shield. For a shield, I need more or less 50 centimeters of LED strip. My LED strip has a protective rubber on it because it's waterproof. I need to remove it first so it's easier to glue the strips on the shield, and I'm going to use hot glue. Okay, it works! Now we just need to make the battery holder, so we can put the battery on our arm. I just use a cardboard to make the battery holder. Well, of course you can use anything you have. If you make a battery holder like this, you don't need to add switch or button. Well, I know it looks like an amateur electrician doing, but it works. Now I just need to make a bracelet for the battery. I also make another shield, so we have a pair of tau mandala. Actually, I got this idea from Praise Kalashi. So thank you. I put a link to his YouTube channel, so please guys, share some love. Okay, there's one thing that I need to tell you. If you draw the pattern on this side, then this side should be the front of the shield. Because on this side, the marker reflects the light better. I don't know if you can see the difference. the pattern on this side is brighter than this side. So yeah, that's it.